Deuce Radio. Deuce Radio.
Yo, hello everyone. Thank you for tuning in to Deuce Radio, hosted by yours truly, Deuce. I am very, very excited for tonight's segment here. We have a ton of stories to unravel. I hope everyone is doing well mentally, physically, financially. I hope we're taking care of ourselves. We're going to the gym. We're eating right. I say that, but y'all know me. Y'all know me and them zebra cakes, bro. I love them zebra cakes. It is 10:40 p.m. right now currently as I'm sitting down in front of my mic and my PC, my monitor. And about 30 minutes ago, I went to the gas station. I got me a couple of them zebra cakes. Them bitches got a couple, they got a few hundred calories in them now. But I scarfed them motherfuckers down. But don't worry, I'm finna hit the gym in about 2 hours or whenever I finish this episode and edit it and whatnot. Anyway, we have a lot of stories to get to, a lot of sent in emails, I should say. And I just filmed, or excuse me, what's good with me tonight? I just recorded a CreepyPasta on my other Spotify called Deuce CreepyPasta. And I just record short horror, creepypasta, fictional stories that I write. And I just record them. And I just want to give a quick shout out to some of the people who I look up to who make stories like that. It's just two of them. But three of them, but one of them doesn't make stories like that. But I just love the way he narrates. But anyway, shout out to Mr. CreepyPasta. He is my favorite. The way that he expresses emotion into his stories, the characters, the mood changes, you could tell with his voice. I remember the first video I've ever seen of him was years ago. Like, I'm talking about 8-9 years ago or whenever, maybe not that long, maybe 7 years ago, however long it was. But it was a video titled, "There's a Man Standing in My Front Yard" or something like that. It's a great listen. I would recommend you guys go watch that one or listening to it. It's on YouTube. His Spotify is Mr. CreepyPasta. His on Apple Podcasts, Mr. CreepyPasta, and of course, YouTube is Mr. CreepyPasta. But from that one alone, I instantly loved him. And then the second video I ever heard of him was my tiny town got put on lockdown. But he's my favorite. I also love Dr. No Sleep, another great narrator. And I also love another one who doesn't really narrate like creepypastas, but he narrates stories that viewers send in. And he also just recently made another channel. But let's read. Joel. I have a hard time saying that name, but you know who he is. I'm pretty sure everyone knows who he is. He's a great, phenomenal, beautiful voice, beautiful, yeah, just lovely. But those are my three goats. But and of course you have the other ones, Creepy McPasta, Mr. Nightmare, another one on YouTube who I listen to, who I love, I adore a lot, who I didn't mention. I'm so sorry. Horror. So, what's up with my pronunciation tonight? Horror Shorts Party. The three narrators that they use, who they have there, I love them. Especially the one who, I don't know his name. I'm gonna have to find it after. But he kind of talks in a monotone. Like he's like, "My name's John, and last night something happened to me. There was this guy standing outside, looking into my house. It creeped me out, and if y'all know, if y'all follow them, y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. Oh my God, I absolutely love him. just the way he talks, I love him. But I'm so sorry I'm yapping. This is why I love this podcast scene, because I could just yap without having to really edit anything, compared to I can't really talk like this in my CreepyPasta. I got to be like real professional and whatnot. But guys, look, we're going to jump into the story. The yapping is over with. So, look, title of this one, shout out to Brianna, sent in this email. I am a woman afraid to approach a male coworker. She starts this one off by saying, "Hey Deuce, there's this guy at my job who I've been crushing on for months. He's smart, funny, and we have great conversations when we run into each other." Excuse me. And we have great conversations when we run into each other in the break room or on projects. I think he might be interested too. He smiles a lot and remembers little things I say, but I'm terrified of making a move. What if I misread the signs and it gets awkward at work? HR policies, rejection, all of it scares me. I keep waiting for him to ask me out first, but nothing's happening. How do I approach him without risking my job or looking desperate? Brianna, my lovely, I love this email. I absolutely love this because I'm going to give you real advice. I mean, that's why y'all tune in. But look, and I don't give advice. If y'all new to this podcast or YouTube channel, I don't just give you one viewpoint and say, run with this and that's what you're supposed to do. I like to give minimal two or three or more, or two or more, or two or more different viewpoints, how you can approach it. So, Brianna, I'm going to start by saying this. It's one or two things going on here, right? He either likes you, finds you attractive or whatnot, but is so nervous and afraid of rejection that he just doesn't want to make that move to ask you out. Because us as men, when we're really into a woman, y'all don't understand. Y'all make us very nervous. Like, we think about the conversations we have and run them conversations in our head back and forth, and we like replay things like, oh, how could I have said this, or should I have asked her this, or whatever the case may be. If you feel like the energy is right and everything, and he likes you, I'll say this, women, y'all have a very, very, very high success rate if y'all were to be more bold and have more confidence when asking men out. Y'all don't understand that. Men are easy. Single men, when it comes to women, bro, men, we're easy. Like, or am I saying that in a bad way? Like, oh, we're just easy. We'll just let anything. I'm just saying, like, if we are into you and y'all find us attractive too or whatnot, but as a man, we're too nervous or hesitant to ask you. If y'all come up to us and be like, say anything really, like, y'all have a 100% success rate of bagging any man you want who you feel finds you attractive and wants you as well. All you have to do is make the first move, however you want to make it. You can ask him out for dinner. You can ask him to whatever. Like, you can just be like, hey, have you seen that new Obsession movie? And he'll be like, nah, like, what's it about? And then you could be like, I don't want to spoil it, but it was a great movie, and if you haven't seen it, like, would you like to come see it with me this weekend? Bro, I guarantee you, if he wants you, he's going to say yes. Or, have you seen the new Backrooms movie? Or have you tried this food place out? Or anything. But men struggle with asking women out nowadays because I feel like a lot of men nowadays are too afraid of rejection and just afraid of the awkwardness after. Because once a man gets rejected, like, once we get rejected, we really don't want to be on that same level of communication and keep talking to y'all and being friendly, like, because it's just awkward. Like, can you imagine us as men, like, we like a woman and we talking and we think that she's feeling us, but the whole time, you just being friendly, you just holding conversation and whatnot. we're gonna be, and then we ask you out, however way that we decide to, and you say, nah, I just see you as a friend, like you cool, but nah, I don't see you as anything more. It will be very awkward for us to, like, the next day at work continue to be conversational, because you kind of, you hurt our feelings. You know what I mean? So he's probably nervous and afraid of you rejecting him. That's why he hasn't made a move yet. But if you're also in the same boat, Brianna, I would say play it safe. Play it very, very safe, and ask him about anything. Like, I would say do the movie approach. Just be like, hey, have you seen the new Backrooms movie? Or the Obsession movie? Or I don't know what other movie. I don't know what other movies are right now. Those are just the ones that I know that I've seen, like the past month or 2 months or whatever. But yeah, do that approach. Ask him, hey, have you seen this movie? He says, nah. And you'll be like, you think you'll be interested in coming to see it with me this weekend? Bro, if you say that to him and he says, yeah, we can go. He's into you, and he knows that you're into him, and you're basically in the ballpark to do whatever you want, as far as like asking him for, well, really at that point it's up to him to like set things up, like a dinner date, or a painting date, or arcade, or escape room, or whatever he chooses to do that you would enjoy as well. A picnic in the park date, a painting, bro, that sounds fun. A painting picnic in the dark. Imagine how you gonna paint in the dark in the park date. But yeah, Brianna, just do the approach, or whatever approach you feel is more that you'll be more comfortable doing. And yeah, or you could do the longer wait game where you ask him for his Instagram, like on some nonchalant shit, and then play the longer game where you just text him on Instagram or whatever. That's the boring long wait game. But if you really want to see if he's interested, like you just want to rip the Band-Aid off without being too forward and too obvious, just ask him to the movies. Oh, have you seen this movie? Nah, what's it about? Or yeah, I have seen it. Did you enjoy it? Or do you want to go to the movies this weekend? Do you want to see this movie with me? Bro, he says yes, you're in there. You're good. But yeah, Brianna, let me know how it goes. I like when you guys email me back to let me know if what y'all did and if it was successful or not. But we'll take a quick jazz break and we will read this next story. But yeah, guys, we'll be right back. Hello, my beautiful listeners out there. We'll just hop right into this story. This one is about a gay male who wants advice on something. Before I begin reading this, I would like to say to all my gay and bisexual people out there, never be afraid to express yourselves. Don't hide who you really are, regardless of who the person is, because if said person or people or whoever that you're trying to hide who you are from can't accept you for you, then those people weren't meant to be in your life. And I'm gonna leave that advice right there for y'all, and I'm gonna just start with this email. So anyways, we'll get into it right now. This is my boy Michael. Michael says, "Hey Deuce, I'm a 24-year-old guy who just graduated college last year, and I've known I was gay since I was a teenager. I've quietly dated a couple of guys while I was in school. Nothing super serious, but real connections that felt right and helped me accept myself more. Those relationships showed me what it's like to actually be happy and seen by someone. But now that I'm back home living with my family, everything feels heavy again." He says, "My family is very traditional, strong cultural and religious values, big Sunday dinners, lots of expectations about carrying on the family name, getting married to a woman, and having kids. My parents have made comments over the years about how being gay is just a phase or how it's against God and our culture. I love them deeply. They sacrifice so much for me and my siblings, but the thought of sitting them down and telling them the truth terrifies me. I keep imagining the disappointment in my dad's eyes, my mom crying and asking what she did wrong, or family members gossiping and pulling away. I've practiced the conversation in my head 1,000 times, but every time I get close to saying something, I chicken out and change the subject. Right now, I feel like I'm living two lives. At home, I'm the good son who helps around the house and stays quiet about his personal life. And outside with my friends from school or the few guys I've dated, I can finally breathe and be myself. The constant hiding is exhausting. I'm scared of losing my family's love and support, but I'm also scared of living the rest of my life pretending to be someone I'm not. Some nights I lie in my childhood bedroom staring at the ceiling, feeling guilty for even wanting to be honest. I want a real future, maybe one day a serious relationship, a partner I can bring home, but right now, it all feels impossible." Michael, my brother, I read this email and it kind of hurt me a little bit that people are still experiencing things like this. Especially in 2026, I felt like we all, as people, as a society, grew past that. Just judging people for who they are and using, religion to base their beliefs on what they don't agree with. And I'll be completely honest with you, brother. Like the advice I said prior to beginning reading the email that you sent, you can go one or two ways about this. You could tell them, you already know what their answer is going to be based off how you said they're traditional, they, the big Sunday dinners, church goers and whatnot, and how your mom said being gay is a phase. So you kind of, and you say yourself, you kind of already see them, I guess, feeling some way about you being gay if you were to come out to them. Now, you can go two ways about this. The first way is saying, fuck them. I'm going to tell you, this is who I am. Either you like it or not. I can't change who I am. So take it or leave it. Take me how I am or whatever. I'll just get out your lives. Or B, just don't tell them. Like, why do you need to come out to your parents? Brother, you're not having a relationship with them. In a non-weird way, I'm saying this. What you do in your sexual life, who you're attractive to, has nothing to do with them. Nothing. And I get it that you want them to accept you, and if you were to bring a guy over, you know, it'd be like regular. But if you feel like they can accept that, then don't waste your time, bro. I know that they're family, they're your parents, but like I said prior to reading your email, Michael, if they can accept you for who you are, cut them off. I know it hurts. I mean, I'm the same way when it comes to cutting people off. It hurts, but if you can accept me for who I am, why do you need to be in my life? You know what I mean, Mike? So you could tell them, brother, see what they say, or you don't have to tell them and continue doing you. But whichever approach you decide to do, or whatever approach you decide to do, let me know. Email me afterwards. Tell me how it goes. Now, if I was in your predicament, if I was a gay man, because my parents are Haitian, you know, and they're kind of the same way. Personally, I don't think that I would tell them, because I just wouldn't care enough for their opinion, especially if I already knew that how they felt about being gay. I wouldn't tell them, because I'll be like, well, that's none of their business. I'm gonna do what I want to do anyways, and I don't care if they know that I'm gay or not. But if you want to tell them just to get that monkey off your back, then tell them, see what they say. But like I said, brother, whichever approach you decide to go with, let me know. Email me, let me know how it goes, because I love updates to seeing how the situation played out. But yeah, brother, best of luck to you, bro. And on that note, we're gonna take another quick jazz break, y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed that jazz break, and we're gonna get right into this story. My boy Jordan, 31, sent this story in. He begins the email by saying, "My name is Jordan and I'm 31. I've worked the night shift at a big distribution warehouse for 4 years, loading docks, driving forklifts, and moving pallets. It's physical, loud, and until recently, it felt like a real crew. Most of the guys are straight, older than me in attitude, and the culture is exactly what you'd expect. Sports talk, crew jokes, and we're all just one of the guys vibe. 6 months ago, my boyfriend Peter came to pick me up after the shift. We kissed by his car in the back lot. I didn't think anyone saw us. The next morning, the comments started. It began small. So you got a girl or what, Jordan? With that smirk. Then, during lunch in the break room, Big Mike, the loudest one on the crew, leaned back in his chair and said loud enough for the whole table, "Heard you like taking it up the ass. That right?" Everybody laughed. I tried to shut it down with the "fuck off, Mike," but that just opened the floodgates. After that, I'm sorry, I lost my place in the email. I'm sorry, but let's go. After that, they started calling me Princess Jordy, and the fairy whenever the supervisor wasn't around. One night, I walked past two guys and heard one mutter, "Ooh, okay, see, I can't say this. Just know, y'all, it's the F slur." So the guy called him the F slur under his breath, and they both laughed like it was the funniest thing they'd heard all week. They stopped inviting me to fancy football, stopped asking if I wanted to grab a beer after shift, stopped partnering with me on the heavy lifts. One of the newer guys got pulled aside during training and told, "Watch out for Jordan, he's one of those. Don't let him get too close." I watched the kid's face while he laughed along to fit in. I went to the HR lady once. She's the owner's niece. She told me, "Boys will be boys, Jordan. Maybe don't make it so obvious." So, Deuce, what would you tell me to do? I'm tired of feeling like I have to choose between my dignity and my paycheck. Jordan, but seriously, they gotta get their head blown off. But in all seriousness, bro, this one is tough because if these guys are homophobic, I don't think there's anything you can do besides trying to find another job, because you really can't change people's viewpoints. My advice to you would be document everything that they say. If you can get you some meta glasses or recording on your phone to get everything, because that's a hate crime. You can document all of that. I would document everything and get paid. And I'm serious. And this is me not even joking. Especially with the meta glasses, I'll record everything and to get everyone's reaction and what they're saying about you, especially the F slur that they used on you, bro. Brother, man, I would get me a lawyer and I would sue the fuck out of that company. But you shouldn't have to deal with that, bro. It's hard as it is for gay people nowadays. It's already difficult for y'all, and if it's affecting your job, because you have to understand, Jordan, you going to work, right? You're at work more than you're at home and you have free time. Like, work occupies at the least 50%, half of your week, right? Some people occupies like 75 to like 80% a week, 85%. So you have to be somewhere where you're comfortable, where you enjoy going to. And if these people are making you feel uncomfortable and calling you slurs, bro, find you another job. It's not worth it. It's not worth it for your mental health. So, but before you do that, I would document everything, get everything on recording. Because, brother, I'll get paid from it. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, you definitely need to find you another job, because those people are not going to change, unfortunately. Even if you talk to them, it's kind of like how non-black people love using the N-word, and their excuse is, well, I grew up, like, I grew up in the area, and you know. Bro, shut your bitch ass up. Like, don't y'all hate that shit? Oh, I grew up around it, and da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Like, bro, shut your whole ass up. Just because you grew up around other black people saying the word doesn't mean you get the pass to say it. I can't stand when they use that excuse. Like, shut your bitch ass up. And it's just the same way with homophobic people. Bitch ass bastards. They say, oh, well, my parents and grandparents didn't like gay people, and the Bible, and they love using the Bible to justify it, or religion. And God said, bro, shut the fuck up. If your so-called God, quote unquote God, didn't like gay people, and your perfect God hated gay people and being gay is a sin, why would he create gay people? Why would he make people gay? That doesn't make any sense. So, be who you are, Jordan. Never change. I wish you nothing but blessings and love. Sue those people. I hope you win millions of dollars, especially that F-word slur. Bro, sue them for workforce harassment and bullying and verbal assault. Get all of that on recording. All of it. Dates, times, get you a lawyer, and then sue them. And I don't care however long it takes, don't endure that. Endure it long enough to where it starts to mess up with your mental. You know what I mean, Jordan? But email me, Jordan, please. Get back to me after everything is concluded. Whatever you decide to do, let me know. And if you ever need someone to vent to or whatever, I'm here for you. My audience is here for you. And peace and love to you, Jordan. But we're going to take a quick break on that note. We're going to play some blues for y'all guys. You heard me? My beautiful people out there, we're going to read one more story for y'all. This is going to be a shorter one. It's a shorter email. This one is titled, College Male Afraid to Approach Woman He Likes. It says, yo, Deuce, I'm a junior in college and there's this girl in my psych class who's incredible. She's smart, has this warm laugh, and we've talked a few times after lectures. I want to ask her to grab coffee or study together, but I freeze up every time. I'm worried I'll come off as creepy or that she's way out of my league. Rejection in person feels brutal, especially when I see her almost every week. I've never been great at this stuff. How do I build the courage to shoot my shot without overthinking it to death? Brother, man. Also, your name is Jay. Those who know me in real life, y'all know the history behind that name. But anyway, shout out Jay. Look, Jay. Bro, women are hard to read, right? They're very hard to read. Women are naturally friendly, and that's just their personality. I know some of them could be mean, but naturally women are friendly by default. And the problem nowadays isn't women's friendliness, but it's really men's lack of knowing if a woman's being friendly or if she's flirting. A woman being friendly will just be friendly, formal, and keep conversation going, but a flirty woman acts completely different. So a man sees a woman being friendly, will automatically, especially if the woman's attractive, will automatically assume that the woman is into him, which in most cases isn't what's actually going on. But let's say, okay, so look, brother, let's say this. Let's say she's into you, right? Just ask her to go get the coffee or whatever, study after class to see. Now, if she's not into you, bro, she's going to say no to studying after class, studying together, whatever. And that'll be your hint to just, okay, that's cool. That's a more lenient rejection compared to if you asked her, like, don't look, bro, don't do the method where you going and being like, hey, I've been thinking about you a lot, and I think you're very pretty, and bro, don't do the sleazeball method, cause she gonna blow your head. Y'all understand? Alright, nah, but serious though, bro, this dude need advice. Hey man, look, what is you, man, that's crazy. Look, bro, are you confident in yourself? Are you actually like confident enough in your skills and approaching women? Is this the first girl that you've ever thought of? Have you ever even approached a woman? And I'm seriously asking you, Jay, because you should know how the game go by now. Just ask her to study with you. If y'all walking together after class and y'all keeping conversation, it's 50-50 at that point. It's not a guarantee that she's into you, because it's 50-50, because you just never know with women. Women are hard to read at times. But don't do the sleazeball, creepy, dude from you, Joe from you approach, where you stalking her and you trying to Look, let me tell you the method that a lot of dudes be doing. Women who are listening, let me tell you what these dudes be doing nowadays, right? And I'm gonna expose the method to you weirdos, about you weirdos. Dudes be looking up women. Like, if a dude got your full name, he will look you up on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, whatever. He'll stalk your page, see what you into, and then he'll try to have a conversation with you. He'll bring that, whatever let's say you into JJK, you into anime, you like Gojo, like me. That's Dada. But anyway, if you like Gojo from JJK, right? He'll stalk your reposts or something on TikTok. You see them Gojo edits. And then he'll do the method in class where he's like, nah, Gojo's top 3 side characters in all of anime, while he's looking over his shoulder trying to see if you heard him. And then when you heard him, he'll be like, hey, did you hear that? Try to get a conversation started, and then start talking about other things that you into to make it seem like y'all just meant to be together. You see, that's the sleazeball method. That's the loser, that's the Joe from you weirdo method, right? If a dude does that, women, stay far away. Brother, look, bro, just approach the woman. Stop being a fucking bitch. Ask her to go study after class. Ask her to go, grab food. Ask her what her favorite restaurant is. Do you like Mexican food? Do you like Indian food? Do you like whatever type of food? Do you like, you like Chinese food? You take out. That new pizza joint just opened up. Have you had a chance to try it yet? Oh, nah, I ain't tried it yet. I ain't tried it. Oh, okay, you want to try that after class if you got time? Yeah, I'll try it after class. I mean, why you sweating under your armpits, though? Man, look, don't be nervous, bro. rejection happens to everyone. No matter how good looking as a man you think you are, even women get rejection. And women have a way higher chance of pulling than men do. Everyone gets rejected. So if you get rejected, bro, it's not the end of the world. Keep it pushing. Take it to the chin and be like, okay, well, I mean, I'm in college. There's other women. She ain't into me. I'll find someone who is. There's someone in there who finds you attractive, bro, who's probably better fit for you as well. So do what you gotta do, Jay. Let me know what happens. And don't do the sleazeball method, bro, before I blow your channel. Before we end the episode tonight, I would like to touch up on DreamCon, just because DreamCon just ended. And there are some things I want to get off my mind on it. Now, myself, I did not attend. It was just too packed. Hopefully next year, if we become bigger, by this time next year, I can be invited by RDC themselves into DreamCon. But it was just some videos that I seen on social media about people who went, who didn't really. So look, let's start by this, right? RDC created DreamCon for us Black individuals to have a safe place to express ourselves about anime. And I've touched upon this in previous podcasts. I can't remember what episode it was, but it's on the title, one of them, 1 through 4. I won't be naming this individual, but this individual, I'll say this, is related to one of my favorite basketball players in the NBA currently. But anyway, she basically said the anime shit, that's that weird shit, and she's just there to because people are going, like streamers are there and whatnot. She is a doofus, a scumbag, dummy, trash can, bimbo, respectfully, of course. For you to disrespect something that RDC built without knowing anything, and I'm just here because, you stupid fuck. We already knew your character after you was fucking with, I won't even name dude, but y'all who know who I'm speaking of, y'all know who she was messing with, another big streamer, up and coming, dude who I watch a lot. You know who, I'm not gonna name it, I don't want to start nothing, but look, you don't know what audience this podcast will reach, so I'll keep everything respectful. You don't go to an event you know nothing about and disrespect my fellow Black people, as well as RDC, as well as anime. You know nothing about any of that. Why are you there? Loser. Why are you there? I'm serious. Like, are you that stupid? You trash can? And I know this is a different side of the podcast, but this is real. Oh, man. And that's to all the people who, I've seen other videos of people saying things negatively about RDC and DreamCon. Notice how these people didn't have anything to say in previous years when DreamCon wasn't as popular. Nowadays, you have these streamers pulling up to DreamCon just to pull up and say, oh, so-and-so's here. Oh, I'm here. We don't know, brother, we don't know you and we don't fuck with you. You bum. We know you just going to the clip farm. You don't know nothing about anime. You don't know nothing about cosplaying. You don't know nothing about nothing. You just gonna pull up there to show your face and, oh, so-and-so is here at DreamCon and try to get your followers up. Bimbo bum bit. Ooh, bimbo. Fuck it. Bimbo bum bitch. And that's to all of these streamers and content creators who pull up to DreamCon to try to show their face and try to get engagement on their weak ass platforms. Don't pull up to DreamCon and make things out to be, make DreamCon to be something that it wasn't intended for. As big as DreamCon has grown over the years, I think now It reached a record over 45,000 tickets sold this year. And next year, I'm gonna predict it. It's gonna sell over like 60 to like 65, probably even like 75,000 tickets. Just as much as I've seen RDC grow, and the events that they have lined up for DreamCon, the artists who they bring out to perform at DreamCon, the people, the positive people they bring into DreamCon, the dodgeball tournaments, the basketball game, the Marvel Rivals games, it's gonna get even bigger because you'll have different companies trying to sponsor DreamCon. So it's gonna be more people coming. And I don't want to get too much into it. I don't want this to end negatively, but to everyone who went to DreamCon and cosplayed whatever characters and was there on a positive light, shout out to y'all, and shout out for making DreamCon the beautiful thing that it was created to be. And to the negative people who went there for other reasons, I'm not going to say what I want to say, but I'm going to leave it at that. But y'all, I thank y'all for tuning in, listening to me ramble. And if you have a story that or anything really that you want to send in, like about life, whether it's relationship issues, breakup problems, life, family problems, financial or job situation, whatever the case may be, hit me up at deuce.radio.611@gmail.com, and I'll read those in here on the podcast, and it'll also be on YouTube. But oh yeah, and shout out to my other podcast page as well. It will be Deuce CreepyPasta. Like I said, I make short horror type videos where I write them and I just read them out. But I love you all so much. I hope everyone has a good night or morning, afternoon, whatever time that you're listening to this. And I'll see y'all next time.